was your weekend?
Wonderful weekend.
Okay.
Just kind of hung out. Didn't do anything.
You're a homebody.
I'm a homebody.
You're a homebody.
So I just played with my dog.
Yeah. Is there a movie or a series, TV series or drama series that you enjoy watching?
I have been watching a lot on the 빨간 N platform, the red N. There are several good shows on there.
Yeah.
I recently watched the season 2 of Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one comedy series that I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. And it is Parks and Recreation.
That's an old one.
It's an old one, and I've heard so much about it. And Amy Poehler, I'm a big fan of Amy Poehler. And a lot of the actors in that show are comedians, and they're just great. And so I finally started watching. It is so good.
Yeah.
I'm laughing all the time.
It is going back. A lot of the people in that show became much more famous after.
That's right. That's right. They became much more famous.
Amy Poehler was already
famous,
big.
Yes.
But I think she helped bring up a lot of the next wave of comedians.
I agree.
Many through that show.
I agree. Agree. So if you get a chance and you're looking for a comedy, it's a little old, but it's really good.
Yeah, Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. That's it. Which is short for recreation.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to culinary school today. It is Food Dialogue Day. You'll get the hang of it. And this happens to be one of our expressions. If you get the hang of something, H-A-N-G, it means what?
You're learning how to do something. It doesn't feel awkward or weird anymore.
Yeah.
You've learned the skill to a certain extent.
Okay, how about this expression, to roll up your sleeves? Now, Cameron, I'm wearing a long-sleeved shirt.
Yes.
And my sleeves are rolled up. So, okay, so what? In a figurative sense.
So whenever you are having to do some type of work, often physical work, like washing dishes even, you don't want your long sleeves to get wet.
Yes.
Or you don't want them to get dirty.
Right.
So you're really rolling up your sleeves, going to prepare to do some hard work.
That's it. Okay. How about a tough nut to crack? Like N-U-T, like nut, like, 견과류, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a tough nut to crack. And usually those nuts, like walnuts, peanuts, walnuts, they have a hard shell. It's tough to crack it.
Yes. So this is a person or an issue that is difficult to understand. There's a hard outside layer, but you're trying to get inside and really understand.
And it's not easy.
And it's not easy to do.
All right, let's see how these expressions are used. Let's go ahead and listen to the dialogue.
We're finally working in the kitchen. I had to roll up my sleeves and chop onions for 2 hours.
Sounds intense, but I bet you're learning fast.
Knife skills are a tough nut to crack, but I'm improving.
You'll get the hang of it. Just keep practicing.
I am. Our instructor is pretty strict with us, though. He told me almost half my onions weren't acceptable in his kitchen.
That's probably a good thing. You'll come out of this way better than you would if he wasn't so strict.
Okay, you can find our Power Dialogue on page 44. Culinary school, you get the hang of it. Owen says, we're finally working in the kitchen. I had to roll up my sleeves and chop onions for 2 hours. Can you imagine chopping onions for 2 hours?
Yeah, if you're in culinary school.
Yeah, you have to. You gotta do the basics.
Gotta wear like some goggles or something.
You do. Okay. So you roll up your sleeves. So we can literally roll up our sleeves, but the idea here is that you are working hard.
Yeah. So Korean actually has a very similar expression, doesn't it? 팔을 걷어붙이다, right?
Yes, yes.
So it is very similar. Like you are going to really dig in and work, but you don't want your clothes to get dirty.
That's right.
So you roll up your sleeves,
right.
Get to work. It doesn't have to be actual physical labor. You can use this in the office.
Sure.
Let's roll up our sleeves and finish this project.
That's right. So it's kind of like you're about to do some hard work. And it could be physical labor or it could be like working on paperwork.
Yes.
Yeah, to roll up your sleeves. Okay. Brooke says, sounds intense, but I bet you're learning fast. Okay, this is a favorite American word too.
Yeah.
English word, intense.
Intense, yeah. I do feel also the usage is centered around my age group.
Really?
It became very big I'm 35 years old, so growing up, this word was used a lot. I think, of course, other Americans will definitely use it, but if you're, I would say, anywhere between 30 and 40, 45, use this word a lot.
Okay, so how do you use it and what does it mean?
So it's used to mean difficult many times. Oh, that's intense.
Oh.
But it can also just be used to mean it's a very big or dramatic thing that is happening.
Yes.
So intensity is often about difficulty, but not always.
Yeah.
So like, you could call a roller coaster intense.
Sure.
In a good way. Whoa, that was so intense. Meaning it was very fun and exciting, very just big.
Well, in my generation, we would call people intense.
Oh, they're very serious.
Very serious, very 좀 까칠하다. You know, a little like very, how shall I say, a little moody.
Yeah.
A little, very hard, difficult person.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or very too intelligent. Can also be intense too.
Yeah, like people who don't know how to joke.
Yes. Very intense.
Yeah.
So this word is very useful and commonly used. Okay, what does Owen say?
Knife skills are a tough nut to crack, but I'm improving.
Okay, so he's describing knife skills as a tough nut to crack.
Yes.
This is a really fun expression. If something is a tough nut to crack, it means it's hard to do, right?
It's hard to do, it's hard to understand.
Yeah.
Knife skills, cutting with a knife, is not easy. Like it takes a lot of work for these chefs to be able to get everything right.
Right.
So
you got to slice, dice. You got to do all kinds of
julienne.
Yeah,
there are all these different ways to cut.
Right.
And you have to do it safely but quickly.
That's it.
So this type of skill, we say a tough nut to crack because it's not something that you are just going to be able to learn in a day.
That's right. So it does feel like it's going to take time. It's not just difficult, but it's going to take time to get good at it. And if a person is a tough nut to crack,
it's hard to understand them.
Yeah.
Maybe they're very mysterious.
That's right.
Very secretive.
Yeah, so we have that meaning. We'll give you more examples in a bit. And Brooke says, you'll get the hang of it, just keep practicing. So to get the hang of something,
this means that you learn how to do something, and it's often about something that is not a logical thing to learn. It's something that you are just going to have to get the feel for.
Yeah.
Like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You just have to do it a bunch of times.
You do.
And then eventually you figure out how it works.
That's right. So again, practice, time, all of those things to get the hang of something. And oftentimes it's something new that you're doing and you get the hang of it. Get used to it. And what does Owen say?
I am. Our instructor is pretty strict with us, though. He told me almost half my onions weren't acceptable in his kitchen.
Oh, no. So you cut these onions when we're cooking at home. Who cares?
Yeah.
You just cut it.
Yeah.
But in the kitchen, if you want to be a chef, right? You have to cut them a certain way.
Yeah, there has to be a certain thickness, a certain shape.
Right.
Apparently that changes the flavor.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I love cooking. But I would never go to culinary school. It's just too hard.
Just throw everything in a food processor.
Yeah, if it tastes good, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Brooke says, that's probably a good thing. You'll come out of this way better than you would if he wasn't so strict. So when Owen says, oh yeah, my teacher is really strict, Brooke says, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does this mean? It's our power pattern.
This is such a native expression.
It is.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. So Owen is maybe a little frustrated with the fact that he isn't getting this right. And she's saying like, it could be good that it's that way.
Yeah. You may not think so.
Yeah.
But it's probably good for you.
That's probably a good thing.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah. You might be frustrated, sad, disappointed, but actually it's better this way than some other way.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
We're finally working in the kitchen. I had to roll up my sleeves and chop onions for 2 hours.
Sounds intense, but I bet you're learning fast.
Knife skills are a tough nut to crack, but I'm improving.
You'll get the hang of it. Just keep practicing.
I am. Our instructor is pretty strict with us, though. He told me almost half my onions weren't acceptable in his kitchen.
That's probably a good thing. You'll come out of this way better than you would if he wasn't so strict.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 46 and 47. If you roll up your sleeves, you can literally roll up your sleeves to wash the dishes or do cleaning, but it means that you are ready to work hard.
Yes.
Okay? The kitchen is a mess.
Time to roll up our sleeves and clean.
Yeah. You've got tough work ahead of you. She rolled up her sleeves and got to work on the project. So it doesn't necessarily always mean that you're going to do physical work.
Yes. It does often mean this, though. Well, I grew up, I guess, in the countryside.
You really did roll up your sleeves. You did hard work, Cameron. What kind of work did you do?
Well, when you live in the country, everything, like mowing, like moving hay.
The grass.
Moving, there's always like wood that you have to move. A tree to cut down.
Oh, yeah.
All of that stuff.
Right. So
anytime we would like go to a friend's house and they were working out in the yard, like we'd have to just
help them. Yeah. It is true because I wasn't farming, but I did live in the countryside, and with the seasons, there comes certain things that you must do.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid it.
There's always something to do when you live out in the countryside.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were kind of always rolling up your sleeves and working very hard.
Yes.
Okay. A tough nut to crack. A very interesting expression. This means that it is a very difficult problem. And it's very hard, even if you try, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
Or even a person. Very hard to understand. Any luck convincing Sam?
Nope, he's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah. So you're trying to convince the other person, you're trying to persuade, and you're trying to get them on your side, but he's a tough nut to crack. And that means what?
It means that he will not change his mind.
Yeah.
He's already set in his idea what he wants to do.
And the idea you feel is like, you're good at convincing people. You're good at persuading people. But if he's a tough nut to crack, it's like, it's not working.
Yeah.
Those strategies are not working.
Yes.
Okay, that puzzle was a tough nut to crack.
It's hard to, we often use the word crack for a puzzle anyway.
Yeah.
To crack a puzzle, crack a code, and it means to solve it. But here we're using that tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
You can also use this. You ever play that game where you try to make someone laugh?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're trying to do a funny face or say a joke to see if you can get the other person to laugh.
Right.
And they have to be very
serious,
very straight-faced or they lose, right? Yeah. So whenever you do everything you can to make someone laugh and they do not laugh.
Oh my goodness.
You can also use this expression, they're a tough nut to crack.
Yeah. So it's like you're doing everything, you're banging on it. You're like pounding on it. You are trying.
Yes.
You're trying very hard and it is not cracking. That is the image. So it's not just about that it is just a simply difficult problem.
Yes.
It's like you're doing everything that you can and it's not working.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
In a funny way. Our dogs, like if you get a new dog and they're crying and you're like, what's wrong with you, dog?
You do everything that you're supposed to do.
You try to figure out the problem, but you can't figure it out.
Yes.
They're tough not to crack.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you need food? Do you need water?
Yeah.
Do you need a toy? Do you need belly rubs? Do you need to go outside? What do you want, dog?
Or you have a new client.
Yes.
Right? And it's like you're doing all the things, but it doesn't work. You want to negotiate the price, they're not negotiating.
Yeah.
Tough nut to crack. Okay. If you get the hang of something, it means to begin to understand or to become good at. So in the beginning, you're very new, and then as time goes on, you get the hang of it. How's your new job?
I'm starting to get the hang of it. So when you start a new job, often you don't know what's going on. You know, we've done radio shows for a while now.
Yeah.
When we first started out, I mean, I did not witness when you first started out, but I know when I first started out.
Oh, yeah.
It took a little bit to get the hang of it.
Of course. Oh my, I was a nervous wreck. When I first started, I did morning special as a reporter. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. What? Do I know English?
What do I know? How do I explain this? I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
So it is, you have to get the hang of it. Okay. It took me weeks to get the hang of using that software.
New software takes a while.
Sure.
Or, you know, like when you get a new phone and you change the company. Like there is the big American company and the big Korean company.
Oh, yes.
And whichever way you switch, it's so confusing. They do things so differently. It takes time to get the hang of the new way of doing it.
Right. My mom used to have a Korean phone. And so I was like, huh? How do I do it? Was always like one question after another.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a while to get the hang of it. Okay. Power pattern. That's probably a good thing. So, it's kind of like saying, well, you may not like it, or you may not think this is right, but it's probably good for you. That's probably a good thing. The trip was going to cost a lot of money.
Oh, it got canceled?
It got canceled.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing. You needed a new computer anyway.
Yeah. Your computer broke down?
Oh, it died?
It died?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You need a new one.
Yeah.
I like this expression.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, because sometimes our reaction is, oh no, it got canceled. Oh no, it broke down. And then someone says, it's probably a good thing. You need a new.
Looking at the positive side of it, right?
That's it. Okay. Power vocab is the word intense. We talked about that. It's, do check out the definition on page 48. And what else should we do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang for a small monthly fee. You can listen to so much good, great, amazing, wonderful, stupendous English language learning content.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that was quite a mouthful.
Yes,
Thank you so much. Have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.